A hand clutches my shoulder, pulling me back to consciousness. Instinctively, I start to jerk away and struggle up the bank, my fatigued legs failing to make any progress against the sand and muck where I'd been lying. My narrowly opening eyes tell me it's some ungodly hour of the very early morning, and my first reminders of last night are the sharp pain in my throat and the taste of blood in my mouth. As the seconds pass, I gather that the hand isn't trying to apprehend me. It's trying to help me. That means they don't know what I've done. "Whoa there, miss. It's all right," says a masculine voice, authoritative yet sympathetic. No, it's not all right. Or at least it wouldn't be if he knew. Although the knowledge of what happened that left me unconscious at the edge of the lake has vanished completely. What I did is still crystal clear, haunting me and making my lifetime of misdeeds suddenly seem tame by comparison. I shift, twist, and lurch up on my elbow enough to get a look at the man in uniform who found me. A burly fellow with a bushy mustache from the McCurtain County Sheriff's Department. He appears to be in his mid-40s, experienced. But I can't tell what he makes of me or the state he's found me in. We lock eyes for a moment, and I can see him trying to read me. "How are you feeling?" His softball lead-in question promises painful ones to follow, and I break his gaze to buy time under the guise of checking myself to make sure I'm not grievously injured or exposed. Jeans and tank top are filthy but in place. That's a good sign. Blood on my forearm and hands is more problematic. I can't tell if the blood is mine or not, but either way, I'm hurt to the point that I'm not sure I can stand. I need to go to a hospital, but I need to find a lie that gets me out of this more. "I got cut," I say, my voice dry and raspy. Scratch that. I need a lot of little lies to support a big lie that gets me out of this. The sheriff purses his lips as if he knows that's only the tip of the iceberg. When his scrutinizing squint recedes, the initial sense of sympathy I got from him goes with it. Something must have tipped him off. Did I play the victim too much or not enough? Wait, if I'm not the victim, how did I end up knocked out by the boggy end of the lake for the ducks and leeches to find? My face hurts. "What happened?" he asks, crouched in front of me with his elbows on his knees. It looks like he's ready to pounce at me if I say the wrong thing, and all I can do is stammer. My teeth chatter. Where would the best place to start be? What could I tell him that wouldn't be incriminating? What can I make up fast enough that he'll believe? His eyes don't leave mine for a second, and we're the only two out here beside the ripples of the nearly still lake. Too much time has passed, and I can tell that whatever I say will be taken for a lie. He's just waiting for me to give it to him so he can call me on it. "Sheriff." The call from back by the cabin gets our attention, forcing the sheriff to scowl as he leans and looks. That gives me a chance to take a gasping breath and turn away, my fingers clawing into the sand as I push myself up. "Give me a minute," the sheriff howls, and I glance to see the younger man in uniform by the cabin doesn't move a muscle and looks pale as a sheet. "You're gonna want to see this," the deputy hollers back, and I can feel the sheriff's groan reverberating in my chest. "What?" "I can't even tell you. You're never gonna believe this."